Hi, I'm Cheryl Watson, Wireupper Community Liaison for Wellington Free Ambulance. I want to just share a few thoughts around what might happen in a big event of an emergency, and particularly as a rural community where in fact you may be isolated and may have to fend for yourself for a number of days. I suppose really the number one important thing I would always recommend is water. Make sure you've got plenty of stocks of water for that event of an emergency. Gastro bags are what come from having no access to clean water, and you don't want a gastro bag if you can't get out from your rural community. Secondly, first aid kits are great, but they do have contents that expire. So I always say to people, think about gauzes, bandages, plasters, and don't worry too much about having creams and other contents. For major injuries, you can use simple things like cardboard boxes or even newspapers to act as a splint to help support maybe a broken bone. And in the event of it being a serious bleed, lots of things to pack, even if it's towels and sheets. The other thing that I would really recommend rural communities knowing what to do would be around good CPR in the event of a cardiac arrest. And if you need to learn CPR, we actually offer a free 90-minute course to anybody in the community or a business for teaching them CPR and AED use. Another good idea for always being prepared for an event of an emergency is your prescription medication. If you are on any prescription medication, it's very useful to know what those prescriptions are, and we recommend people take a photograph on their phone in case they have to evacuate their home quickly. The other thing is don't leave it too late to renew prescriptions. Always have a reasonable supply of your medication available. I think the other thing that we should always be mindful of is that in an event of an emergency, if it's a serious injury, if it's considered chest pain that you're worried about or a stroke, then you need to call 111. No matter what the circumstances are, let us take the call and let us determine how we will get to you. We'll make sure that somebody gets to you to help you get the help you need.